Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Kansas City Chiefs in Madden 26. The Kansas City Chiefs are off to a 5-5 start right now. They have a very big game coming up against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, I do think this team will make it into the playoffs, but it'll be really tough, obviously. They have a really tough schedule coming up if you take a look at it right now, obviously. The Colts are obviously a really good team this year. That'll be tough. They have a really good defense and a really good run game, obviously. The Cowboys could be a tough game. The Texans defense is insane, so that'll be tough. So yeah, the schedule is definitely, up and down, but I feel like they'll still get in. Obviously, the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. They'll probably still make a run in the playoff. They might even go to the Super Bowl for all we know. But like I said, they're 5-5 right now. They actually don't even lead their division at all. They're in their division. Obviously, the AFC West with the Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders. So like I said, it's going to be a tough for them to get to the playoffs, but I still think they'll find a way to do it. I think they'll eventually pass the Chargers in the AFC West, but we'll take a look at how this team looks like right now. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is under center. Still have a really good team. They're right now in a really tough spot. Travis Kelce, who knows, he's going to retire after this season or even stay with the Chiefs. He's on a one-year deal right now. He's still really, really good, though. Obviously, Rashee Rice is just coming back off suspension. He's been really good. Xavier Worthy, Marquise Brown. They have a really talented offense, obviously. Offensive line, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Juwan Taylor, Josh Simmons been great. They have a really talented O-line as well. Obviously, traded Joe Dooney, I believe. So here's how the defense looking like. To have really good defense. They got Leo Chenal, Nick Bolton, Drew Tranquil's your linebacker room. Brian Cook, Shamari Connor, Trent McDuffie, obviously one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. George Kalafis, they have really good defensive tackler, Chris Jones. So yeah, this is still a really good team. I think this team, like I said, the next game against the Colts will probably show a lot, but we'll see what happens. That's going to be a huge game, probably the game of the week. But I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. We'll see if we even make it into the playoffs. So I was completely wrong. We actually missed the playoffs at 9-8. So we ended up finishing 8th in the AFC. So really disappointing there. The Colts ended up missing the playoffs, crazy enough. But yeah, definitely that sucks. Going 9-8 as the Chiefs, not making the playoffs is insane. I did not expect that by any means. But the Steelers had a tiebreaker, so we did not end up getting in, which is really disappointing. The season recap: the Buffalo Bills ended up winning the Super Bowl. Rookie Maxwell Harrison won Super Bowl MVP. That's cool. Matthew Stafford won the MVP. Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. Jonathan Taylor won Offensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Ted McMillan. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jalen Walker. So, like I said, that really sucks. But offensively, we were fourth, which is obviously really good. Defensively, don't really know what that means. It didn't really show me anything. Defensively, we were fourth as well. So, yeah, obviously, can't really be too mad at that. Patrick Mahomes led the league in passing yards as well, 29 touchdowns, 7 picks. Now, Mahomes might not be the same guy he once was, but he's still a really good quarterback. Rushing Kareem Hunt. I don't know if the Chiefs will keep Isaiah Pacheco next year. It's something that I'll have to figure out myself. Obviously, I think they were close on trading for Breece Hall. I believe all they had to do was go with a third-round pick, and they could have got a really talented running back. I don't know. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe it wasn't worth it. We didn't really have an 1,000-yard receiver. Now, that would have been Rashee Rice, who was healthy throughout the year. Not even healthy if he wasn't getting suspended, but obviously still really good season. 900 yards from Marquise Brown, 645 yards and 3 touchdowns from Xavier Worthy. Tyquan Thornton, obviously, he's been pretty good this year, and 300 yards from Juju Smith-Schuster. Defensively, though, sacks-wise, we had about 8 sacks from Chris Jones, 7.5 sacks from George Kalafis, 5 from Drew Tranquil. We had 4 from Charles, 3.5 from Leo Chenal, 3 from Derek Nottie. Interceptions, we had 3 from Trent McDuffie, 2 from Jalen Watson, basically 1 interception from everybody else. But let's see who needed to resign in resigning stage. All right, so we're also sitting here with negative $25 million in cap to work with, so that's definitely not great. So let's see who we're probably about to miss out on. So Leo Chenal is a big one. Isaiah Pacheco, Marquise Brown, Charles, Brian Cook. There's actually not as many free agents as I thought. But yeah, we're sitting here with negative 26 million, so there's not much we can honestly do. But I think there's some obvious cuts. I'm pretty sure there is. There's no way, right? Savings-wise, we could say about $20 million if we cut Juwan Taylor. We can save 50 mil if we cut Christian, which isn't happening though. We can also save 50 mil if we cut Jalen Moore. So yeah, they have a couple guys making a lot of money here. So obviously that's a no-brainer. A kind of obvious cut. So Juwan Taylor, I'm going to save 20 million. Sure, 100% we'll do that. And then Dan Moore is making a lot of money. So yeah, Jalen Moore, I meant to say. He's like a backup, 71 overall, making that much money. We can save 50 million. Yeah, I'm 100% doing that. So yeah, we're going to be good salary cap wise after those two cuts. I mean, a little bit. We can still go out and cut like Mike Dana and Christian Fulton. We don't really have like a right edge right now. Christian Fulton might be needed as a solid cornerback. So we now have 9 million. So okay, did that not help at all? I'm not gonna lie with you. We're not in the negatives anymore, so that helped a little bit. I do want Leo Chinall back though. He's somebody I really can't afford to lose here, as he will extend. Everybody else are probably gonna let go. Isaiah Pacheco did say he was going to be interested if the Chiefs re-sign him. Well, now we have enough money to re-sign him anyway. So, yeah, that wouldn't even work. And then I do like Marquise Brown, but he's going to have to be let go, and everybody else probably going to let go as well. Brian Cook, Jalen Watson. We're going to be losing some talent here on offense and defense, but that's kind of what is about to happen right now. So, I mean, we'll see. And I'm pretty sure Travis Kelce retired on us too. So, we're going to have to get a new tenant in the building. So, there are some things we need to address this offseason through the draft because we won't be able to, sign any free agents. But I'm pretty sure Kelce retired. At least, yeah, he did because I didn't see him at free agents in re-signing stage. He would have been up a free agency. He retired. So here's how the offense is looking like now. So we obviously are missing a right tackle now, which we can probably replace him. So yeah, there are some needs, big holes in the O line. Maybe left guard, but right tackle's a big one. Tight end is a big one as well. And I know this team lacks wide receiver, and we don't really have a wide receiver 3 right now, so we'll have to go get a wide receiver in the building. And then defensively, defensive tackle is a big need for this team. And then free safety, probably both safety spots as well. Maybe cornerback too. I like Noah Williams though. Maybe he could turn into something. So there are some needs in this offense and defense. Let's see what we're going to be missing out on free agency. So there is there's the best free agent. So I'm not really too mad. There's like Khalil Mack. He would have been a good edge rusher. Bringing him. Yeah, no interest. Dobbins, DJ Reader. So I guess I'm not missing out on anything crazy. Keenan Allen, sure. But yeah, I'm not really missing out on anything that's too crazy. So I'm not really mad at this by any means. We'll probably head in the draft, and then we won't be able to do anything in free agency. All right, like I said, we're not able to do anything in free agency, so we have the 15th pick in the NFL draft after missing the playoffs. So, like I said, running back is also one of the bigger needs for this team. I would have loved Caleb Downs to fall. It would have been my immediate pick, but we got Peter Woods, we got Klubnik, we got Denzel Boston, so we got Anthony Hill. But I definitely think we do take running back here. The Chiefs have not had an elite running back, and that's one of the biggest needs for this team. We could go down the board a little bit and take like Singleton, but I know for a fact Jeremiah Love is the best running back in this draft class, and he turned into a stud. So I'm going to take Jeremiah Love with this pick. Out of Notre Dame, he's going to be ranked number 12, drafting at 15, and he's going to be hitting Dev Opsy. So great pick there. Can't be too mad about that. I think this is where we're going to go with our second round pick. I'm going to go ahead and take Isaiah World. We need a tackle pretty badly. So Isaiah World, welcome to the team. He's going to start right away. Going to be ranked number 83, draft map 47, and he's going to be hitting depth 6'8" as well. So yeah, pretty big. So with our third round pick, we need a wide receiver. We need a free safety. I don't know which one would be more important here. I mean, obviously, I don't usually draft my fourth round pick, but for this time, I actually might. So we got Kevin, we got Elijah Sarrett, we got obviously Keon Sabb. There's a free safety here, so I don't know. Ty Lemon, he'd be good, but I think we go defense here. I'm going to take Keon Sabb. So Keon Sabb, he'd be a great fit here at our free safety spot. He's going to be ranked number 91, draft at 79. And then we have Jalen Royal, so he can also step up as well. So I'm not mad at not taking a receiver here. We have some guys that 100% step up for this team. We can't address everything in one offseason, as we all know. The assistant GM might also draft me, or CPU might draft me a wide receiver too, so who knows. But I'll see you guys in the lineup heading into year number 2. All right, heading into this season, we're an 85 overall team across the board, so really good there. And here's how the lineup is looking like heading into the season. So, obviously, like I said, got Isaiah World starting at right tackle. Offensive line looks really good in my opinion. We actually got Noah Gray at tight end. He's been pretty solid backup. He's been a solid backup to Travis Kelce throughout the year. Him starting, I'm not really too mad at. Patrick Mahomes, obviously, Jeremiah Love, 79 overall off the bat. Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Jalen World's going to have to step up, so we'll see how good he is. And then defensively, obviously, we look pretty good here as well. We got Keon Sabb, we got Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, Leo Chenal, Shamari Connor. We do got Trent McDuffie still, Dana, Chris Jones. Now, defensive tack room is pretty weak, but they did draft me somebody, the 72 overall. He's not hitting depth, which is disappointing, but he'll still be a starter. George Kalafis, Christian Fulton, Noah Williams. So obviously there are some holes in this team I am aware of. A specialist slot cornerback is going to be Trent McDuffie. Slot receiver is going to be Rashee Rice. So we'll see how this goes. Jalen Ward's going to have a huge role with this team. We'll change the scheme, but I don't think I'll change the offensive playbook. So we'll change the offensive scheme to we can run vertical zone run, I guess. That would be the best thing we could run. So sure, we'll go and run that one, and then we'll see if we can go ahead and make the playoffs this year. I think we should be able to, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wow, we ended up missing the playoffs at 6-11. So I don't know what's going on here. We're literally the Chiefs. I expected maybe us to miss the playoffs year number one, but year number two, as I feel this is the most obvious bounce back year. Going 6-11 is definitely something I didn't expect. So yeah, there's the season recap. That's definitely disappointing. Didn't expect that. I don't think offensively we're 15th. And defensively we finished off 13. Like I said, we're top 15 in both categories. Patrick Mahomes, do the five to change the playbook for the freaking Chiefs? As I was saying, if I have to change the playbook for the freaking Chiefs, bro, I'm gonna be so mad. We're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs right now. I guess Jeremiah Love did not have a good season at all. Receiving, Rashee Rice had a great year. Noah Gray had almost 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns, 835 yards, 800. So I guess I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the problem was here. I feel we were really good. Defensively, sacks wise. Oh yeah, 9 from Christian Jones, 9 from Dana, still from Kalafis. I'm already know we have a bunch of free agents to worry about too. McDuffie, 4 picks. He'll have to be paid this offseason. So yeah, this will be tough. Really tough actually to see if we even did a re-sign. So yeah, about $44.2 million in cap space to work with. So there might be some restructures. I believe McDuffie and Kalafis are both free agents. McDuffie is a free agent. Kalafis is not a free agent. I thought he was for some reason. Okay. McDuffie, Rice, and Worthy. Worthy's a fifth-year option we'll gladly accept. Is there any fifth-year options I can accept? Shamari Connor, superstar dev, so I guess we want him back now. Drew Tranquil. So, yeah, this will be tough. I think I am going to pay Trent McDuffie. Obviously, those would be almost all of our money, but I am willing to re-sign him, and he does stick around. So, if not, he's getting the franchise tag. Yeah, we don't have no money to re-sign Rashee Rice, but obviously we can't let that happen. We're gonna have to cut somebody, restructure contracts, re-sign at least Shamari Connor and Rashee Rice. Those are the two guys I want back over anybody. We could probably get a new Will, but we need to bring back Rashee Rice, 100%. So, are there any players we could save? We can save $20 million. We cut Mahomes. Isn't happening. So, there isn't really any obvious cuts unless we want to go out and cut like an important piece. But I don't want to do it. Every single one of these guys you see are actually like really good. So, we can cut Noah Gray and save $5 million, but would that even be worth it, bro? So, yeah, I don't really. There's not any obvious cuts. We're disappointing. So, yeah, we might start restructuring contracts. So, who do we start first? Mahomes. So we can restructure Mahomes to say 41 million. Like he's making the most money here. Oh, this would, kind of screw us over in 2028, but who knows if we're gonna be here in 2028 anyway. We can restructure 13 million to save Chris Jones. I wanna resign no for Rashee Rice, I'll save up the 41 million and do it. Like I said it's gonna hurt us next year, but I'll be wanting to do this honestly to bring back Rashee Rice, save 41 million. I think we have to. So Rashee Rice should be able to sign that now, and he does. So Rashee Rice, I free up a lot of money to get you back. Shamari Connor, I would like that. Man, he's superstar there, but I wouldn't be upset if he doesn't come back. I really wouldn't be upset that bad. He will stick around, so that's cool with me. And then Dana, Full. I'm probably gonna let the rest of these guys go. Tranquil is a good piece for this team. I think I'd like to have him back, low key. So I don't want it to be all our money. I'm gonna wait till free agency if there's something better we can go after. We might be able to draft a Will linebacker. We'll let the rest of these guys go. So yeah, we freed up. We structured Mahomes just to have basically the same amount of cap space after we did it. It's whatever. It's fine. But here's your lineup now heading into free agency. So obviously, on offense, Jeremiah Love. We got Rashee Rice, superstar dev, Worthy. Maybe receiver three. I think Worlds is actually pretty good, but receiver three might be a need for us. Everything else in the offense is pretty good. Defensively, are we worried about this? So defensive tackle is a big need for us. Cornerback three is a big need for us. I like so Keon Sapp, I guess, start this year. We could have maybe gave the role to Jordan Hicks. We didn't resign Connor because he was a superstar. I didn't want to bet. So will linebacker, defensive tackle, and cornerback. We might be able to only sign one person though. All right, heading into free agency. If we have more cap space, I'd love to sign three guys here. I would love to sign Leonard Williams. I would love to sign Marlon Humphrey, and I would love to bring in a Michael Pittman along with that. That would be the greatest free agency ever right there for the Chiefs. But sadly, there's not enough money. We're going to structure another contract. But like, what if we don't make the playoffs next year? Like, do we really want to treasure contracts? Or we just head straight to the draft? I mean, we'll have another good pick. So I think we can just settle on Leonard Williams. Now I would have loved Humphrey, bro. He would have been such a good corner to bring in right now next to Trent McDuffie, like a really good one. But he has interest in coming. He's like one of the one players that has interest in coming to us. Well, we won't have enough money for Jude Tranquil, but I feel like defensive tackle is the big need here. I mean, will we have enough money? No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't at all. So we can restructure like a little bit of money, maybe just to get him locked up on the team. So I think I will restructure just a little bit of money. Just we can bring back Jude Tranquil. Maybe we can pass it. So I think I will restructure just a little bit of money. So who is like just like okay, so $8 million, we can do something like this. Although, yeah, so 8 million, we can straight up 8 million to hopefully get Drew Tranquil back. So yeah, we'll structure 8 million, get Pre Humphrey, restructure that a little bit, and then is there money for Humphrey? No, okay, Humphrey asked for too much money. But I would love to add him. I like Brian Branch as well, but there's no interest along with that. So, or do you want Demarion Overshown? He's younger. Um, Although I will say that he doesn't have that much interest in coming to us. So do we want Overshown or do we want? So this is what Overshown's asking for, and this is what Tranquil asking for. Obviously Tranquil asking for more. He's a higher overall. I mean, either way will be good. I think Oz will resign Drew Tranquil to be a solid will linebacker. So if we can get Tranquil, and if we can get, we could have went after Trent Simpson as well. But if we can just get Drew Tranquil, and if we can get Leonard Williams, that would be a really good free agency in my opinion. And we do go ahead and land both of them. So solid free agency, adding Leonard Williams for that defensive. Wow, Quinn Williams went back to the Jets, bro. That's absolutely insane. Okay. But yeah, obviously, like I said, adding more weapons or adding more guys in the defense is amazing. Adding Leonard Williams is a nice defensive tackle. So we'll take that 100%. And then really in the draft, the only positions I need to worry about now is cornerback. So we might have to draft two cornerbacks, honestly. So cornerback and I mean, that might be it. So cornerback and wide receiver, forgot about that. We still have about 4 million. So if there's like a really cheap, I doubt it. If there's like a really cheap corner that we can probably even trade for. What about Riley Moss? We can okay. There might be a cheap corner we can go after. Might be. What about Lattimore? Lattimore, he isn't that good in real life anymore. I don't know. Let's see, like a really cheap corner. We need some depth. What about Christian? He was like a starter for us. Fulton, not quite. Although we probably could land him though. Probably could land him. Do this when I sign Chris Fulton when they draft the corner. Oh no, we could probably just sign a cheap one really quickly. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I might trade for one instead, a cornerback too. Um, I mean, all ahead of the draft. All ahead of the draft. We're good. We know we need wide receiver and cornerback, two main positions in the draft. You all completely forgot about Jeremiah Smith and Ron Williams, dude. We could have landed one of those guys if I would have traded up. Well, maybe it's a good thing we didn't trade it because I didn't want to keep most of our picks, but damn, that would have been kind of smart to do. But there's not really any good receivers else here. I mean, we got like Ryan Wingo. We could take Leonard Moore as well. I know Ryan Wingo's like really good, though, so part of me wants to go him. No, I'm not going to lie with you. So I got Ryan Wingo. There are some receivers we could take in round two. I'm aware of that. Let me look at cornerbacks really quickly. So we got Leonard Moore. I know Ellis Robertson's pretty good too. So there's a lot of good cornerbacks here, but I definitely think we need one now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Ellis Robertson. I know he's probably the best one here, low-key. I know from prior experiences. Or Leonard Moore. We can't go wrong. We can't go wrong with these guys as well. Do we want Leonard Moore? Or do we want Ellis Robertson? So I think I'll low-key. I'm gonna go and take Ellis Robertson. I know he's the best corner in the draft class, so I'm gonna go with him. He's gonna be ranked number 9, drafting that 6, so he's hidden depth. So we can't go wrong with that. Gonna trade it down as well. You got another pick in this draft, but I'm cool with that. And with our second round pick, it is going to be either cornerback or wide receiver once again. Ryan Wingo went a couple picks before us, dude. Oh, okay. We got Bryant Wesco, though. So we'll take a wide receiver here. So Brian Wesco, Cam Coleman. We'll look at the best one in just a second. There are once again some good cornerbacks, but we probably have to go wide receiver here. So Brian Wesco, A catching traffic, C catching, B to D deep route, B to D release. He has great speed. So he's okay. Cam Coleman, on the other hand, B catching traffic, A catching, A to C deep route, okay, and A release. He also has good speed. We might take Cam Coleman. He looks really good here. TJ Moore might be the worst out of all these guys. Well, Micah, I'll look at Micah Hudson and Nick Martin. That's probably it. Micah Hudson, A catching traffic, C to F, A, B to D. He has elite speed. We already have our fast receiver in Xavier Worthy, though, so I don't want to take both. Nick Marsh looks pretty good as well. So I don't know. Either one of these odds would be great. I think I like Cam Coleman the best, though. I'm not going to lie with you. So Cam Coleman is going to be the pick here. I think I like him the best out of any of these guys. He's going to be ranked number 10. Oh, wow. What a freaking pick. Ref Matt 38. Okay. So my scouting absolutely is amazing. What the? I'm not expecting to be ranked number 10, but Cam Coleman, I guess I know for future he's one of the better receivers in this draft class. And around 3, we can double down at corner or could take another position. But I think we have to double down on cornerback here. We probably need it. So Kobe Black is here. We can take Aaron Scott Jr. I remember from prior videos saying Aaron Scott Sr. is pretty good. No, Jr., my bad. But I'm going to take Aaron Scott Jr. He's going to be ranked number 90 draft at 70, and he's hitting depth. So it's like that. We address all our main positions in the draft. Hopefully, we make the playoffs this year. It would suck if we don't. Really bad. Heading into the season, we're at 88 overall team, 88 offense, and 89 defense. So I don't see a world where we do miss the playoffs this year. Obviously, I'm not going to miss the playoffs. Mahomes has been regressing. I'm aware of that, but now it won't matter for us, hopefully. So offensively, still got a solid O-line. We still got a really good receiving core. Cam Coleman with the 79 overall is going to be a great receiver to read right away. So yeah, I expect the Jeremiah Love to be a little bit better though. So I don't know about that one. Defensively, he usually superstar depth by now. So Keon Sabb, Tranquil, Nick Bolton, Leo Chenal, Chamari Connor. So we got Trent McDuffie and a bunch of other good corners. Ellen Robertson and Aaron Scott. We definitely had a pretty good draft. I guess we didn't need to draft another corner in theory because I forgot about Noah Williams. I thought we just had McDuffie and that's it. Completely forgot about Noah Williams. That's my bad. We didn't really need Aaron Scott. He'll be good depth though. He'll be good depth. And then adding, let's say, Leonard Williams, got Gilead here, Chris Jones, Kalafis, so not bad. I didn't realize we had Gale. I thought we needed a right edge. I was about to get scared for a minute. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll take that. Slot cornerback will be McDuffie. So obviously, we'll once again be Rashid Rice. And I don't think there should be any problems this year. Do we mess with the scheme once again? Do we mess with it again? Or do we leave it the same? So can it be better anywhere else? It could be an 80 if we run vertical power run. So you know what? Sure, vertical power run is what we're about to run. I want to make the playoff this year. I want to make the offense and defensive scheme the best way possible. So that's what we'll do this season, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't really mess with anything on the offense though, right? 'Cause I see something change. Nothing actually changed. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I will see you guys now at the end of the season. No way we miss the playoffs. No way. No shot. All right, at the end of the season, we finished off 10-7. Was definitely expecting a better record than that, but we ended the year off with a loss too. The season off with a loss, so we fairly well could have missed it again. We even win our division, so I don't know what's going on, but we still made the playoffs. Can't really complain about that at all. Offensively, finished off 7th in the NFL. Defensively, we finished off, yeah, that might be a big problem, 25th early. Patrick Mahomes had a solid season, a really good season actually. Rushing, Jeremiah Love, he hasn't been that good. I'm going to be honest. Receiving, we had almost 3,000-yard receivers. Rashid Rice had a great year. Noah Gray has been freaking amazing. He's taken Travis Kelce role. 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Rashid Rice, 1,344 yards, 13 touchdowns. 941 yards and 6 touchdowns from Worthy. Cam Coleman, 770 yards, 4 touchdowns. So, yeah, really, really good there. Defensively, sacks-wise, we had about 15 from Chris Jones, 4.5 from Leo Chenal, 4.5 from Tyreek Smith, and then 4 from Leonard Williams. Interception, we had 3 from Tranquil, 2 from Sapp, 1 from Chenal, 1 from Connor, 1 from McDuffie, 1 from Ellis Robertson, and 1 from Noel Williams. But in the wildcard round, we do have the Las Vegas Raiders. So we do have the division rival in the wild card round. So we'll see if we can take them down. Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. So this will be tough, honestly. So we'll see if we can take them down. They're going to start off 7-0. We're going to throw a pick. We're going to go down 10-0. I'm going to get a fumble. Right now it's just turnover. Finally scored. It's now 13-6. They're gonna get a field goal. We can win this game. There we go. 13. We're gonna get a fumble recovered by Ellis Robertson, and just like that, we're gonna tie the game up. We're gonna get a fumble recovered again by Ellis Robertson, and we're gonna score a touchdown. We're up 23-16. And just like that, we're going to win the game 26-16. So I knew we could still win this game, and we did. We did not give up on that one. Our defense showed up a ton. Shout out to Ellis Robertson, dude. He got 2 fumble recovers that changed this game completely, and we're going to the divisional round. So the Chiefs might be back. And in the divisional round, we got another tough matchup. We're on the road again. We got Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. So we're going to start off here with a stop on defense. We're going to, okay, I don't know how they got the ball back so fast. We're up 7-0. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to tie the game up right before the half, which is great. And just like that, we're going to get a fumble. Dude, this guy is a fumble recover merchant. Oh, my goodness, bro. We're up 14-7, and just like that, we're going to go ahead and, okay, we're going to get the ball with about a minute left. This game should be over. Drain out this clock, and it is. We're going to win this game 14-7. Ellis Robertson, dude, those fumble recoveries are coming in clutch. I don't know how he keeps doing it. We just keeps getting those fumbles, man. We're going to the AFC Championship game. Championship game. We're on the road once again, and we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, yeah, this will be tough, man. I didn't expect to play the Jaguars, honestly, but, you know, we'll see if we can get it done. We're going to start off here with a touchdown. We're up 7-0. We're going to get the ball back, and then we're going to go ahead and get the ball back again. So far, I'm able to put up more points. There we go, 14-3. We're going to get a stop on defense, 4th and 30. What must have got? Okay, another intercepted from Aaron Scott Jr. So he got in, he got a pick, and just like that, we're going to win this game pretty easily. So the Jaguars cannot mess with us at all. We're going to win this game 28-3, and the Kansas City Chiefs are once again going back to the Super Bowl. Whether you like it or not, we're most likely going to get another Super Bowl in this video. So, yeah, Mahomes might win another one. We'll see. We are now in the Super Bowl, and we actually got a rematch of who the Chiefs actually played a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but it was kind of a while ago. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, obviously, but it's not Tom Brady as their quarterback anymore. It's actually Baker Mayfield. So Patrick Mahomes has a chance to get his revenge on the Buccaneers, not Tom Brady, but specifically this team in general. So we'll see if we can get it done, obviously. So, obviously, Tom Brady got the best of Mahomes in that matchup. But here we go. Going to start off here with a touchdown. We're up 6-0. Did we miss the extra point, bro? Okay, we're going to go ahead and go up 13-7. Heading into halftime, we're going to get the ball back, and we're going to go up 21-7. We're going to get the two-pointer conversion. Intercepted by Drew Tranquil. So, we're going to go up 28-7 after that. We're going to get the ball back. And so far, man, we've been absolutely cooking, I'm going to lie. We're going to win this Super Bowl 28-7, and just like that, the Kansas City Chiefs are once again Super Bowl champions as we take down Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, yeah, at first the 2 years were definitely struggle, but we ended up getting to the playoffs at 10-7, and that's all we needed for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.